And Felicia's the chair.
The minutes
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do it on,
But yeah, we actually don't have quorum, so we can't even vote.
so I mean, you don't do minutes?
The old minutes are
You
attached.
do minutes if you guys are gonna have one that discuss things, so you tell me.
Was there quorum last time? No shot.
I don't remember.
Last time. Yes,
Oh, really?
last time we did, one before.
Nice. You guys like, is this like a dual liaison situation? Is how that works? Like a tag team?
Available.
I come in because I think there's a
Because that's the
sensory
new
room,
supposed to be
right?
part of it, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, are the minutes from the last meeting, I don't see them attached. There. I just see like
Were
an
they in that
email,
document you said?
do I have like the wrong?
No, it's because they didn't, the town clerk didn't return the agenda to me, so they'll be a part of the next one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what I submitted was the proposed minutes, that's it.
Yeah, your stuff is there.
You can call that meeting to order or something. Listen to order, no? So. It's not official. So I put the check marks on the stuff that is already, that we have. Public comments, we have you. That you want to talk about the artistic showcase for the, but the minutes, I don't have all the minutes there. Are we not? No?
Yeah, you guys are there.
Oh. But I cannot call the meeting to order, can I? Yeah,
You-
quorum.
I mean, it's up to you, it's up to you.
What does the square root symbol mean? Is that like supposed to be like a check mark?
The check mark,
Oh, okay.
it's a little check mark saying that the stage is, the lighting, everything in check mark is cool. Okay, let's call the meeting to order then, 6:45. We can do. Roll call, Felicia. Okay, you secretary. You call the roll.
Oh, sure. Okay, so we'll do the roll. So Felicia Salazar, chair.
Present.
Rosario Navarro. Not here. Matthew Casamayor, secretary and present. Rudy Loredo, not here. Vivian Levy. William Perez. Nope. And then Brian Rodriguez. So.
Any public comments?
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Kimberly Reyes. I'm a small business owner of the Trellis Cottage. I'm also a resident. I was here at the last meeting to propose the Trellis Cottage as an artist collaboration possibility for the 25th anniversary. You weren't here, or at least that I didn't see you. That's why I was hoping to review the minutes, because of course I didn't bring my presentation back, but I've been a lifelong resident. I wanted to propose that you partner with local artists for the 25th anniversary. That could look anything like having like a new 25-year logo made instead of doing the same thing that we always do and then just changing it and having a 25. That could be doing some local art on, some of the cows around the town. That could be having a mural done in any of our public spaces, because at the end of the day, there's not enough public art, and we have a ton of great local artists in town. And of course, I wanted to promote myself as one of the possible artists if you wanted to collaborate on. We do have a ton of Miami Lakes inspired products in my shop. But how I even got to where I am today is because I've partnered with local businesses. I've done murals for local businesses. So for me, it's not just about, promoting my shop, but it's also about promoting local businesses, local artists, and we also give back 1% of the proceeds each month to various autism organizations. So we have a really big place in our heart for special needs families. That's why I'm on the Special Needs Advisory Board. So I just wanted to come back this month, see if there was any movement made, if you guys decided on anything, if you wanted me to answer any questions. And to propose vendor spaces for any local artists. I know in the last meeting you mentioned that you wanted to have vendors there. I would love to be considered as a vendor. And to, you know, bring some of the Miami Lakes inspired products that we do really well with. And I think you should invite other local vendors as well. And that was it.
Nice. Oh, I love that idea. I wasn't here for the last one, but I'm glad I'm here for this one, so I was able to hear this time.
You'll see, like I did a whole presentation, I could send it to Isle to.
Cool. No, yeah, I love that. Did we record the last one too?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I can check it out then. Awesome. Cool beans.
So, here's your minutes. Okay, let's go down the assignment list real quick. Just make sure when you do the minutes that say that we have no quorum, so we can vote on anything. Okay, at the last meeting, we said the stage is already set. The sound lighting. Also, the band, I attached 3, which of course we cannot vote on any. I hope everybody had a chance to listen to them. I was hoping to have an answer for. My concern is the more we delay this, all these bands get committed, you know, they have their calendars and, you know, then the one that I wanted to. I think is the best one is the Dr. K and the Copays. Because it's more of the kind of music, you know, that we want to listen to. The other one is kind of like a heavy metal. But you know, he sent me these 3, so I'll make sure that please make sure that you tell the rest of the committee to listen to it.
They were shared with them when you sent it a few weeks back.
And then Brian was gonna give us an update on the master ceremonies. And so that's gonna be.
Like who the MC is gonna be?
Yeah, that was his task.
That was his task. Performers, Vivian was gonna get, of course, it's no school, so there's all those things have to be determined. And then she proposed a sensory room set up like we did for 4th of July. So we're gonna update us on that. With vendors, since you weren't here, Brian said that he was gonna try to get.
Cool. Yeah, I spoke to the tank about the beer garden and they have a beer run, like a beer mile run they do every year that they're doing that same day. So it's a little bit rough. But I'm gonna see if maybe we can get them to just bring stuff out.
Can you check?
Yeah,
with
I
him?
mean I can talk to Carlos, yeah. He's in the EDC with me. Yeah, and I was gonna talk to Robert Alonso's people, because he usually gets.
So.
Yeah.
Sets up, he's gonna bring people.
I'll talk to him about it.
Talk to him about it. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, maybe do like a shell as well. Something that I need.
Shows your garden. And then the catering in the town is, I guess, what happened last time is we were gonna have a big cake, but they turned it down. They said it's gonna be messy and.
I don't think they completely turned it down. I think it was just understanding that it was for presentation purposes and we weren't really gonna take care of giving that to everybody. Yeah, like it was more of a ceremonial thing.
Yeah, but the way we spoke about was that first it was gonna be a cake. And they said, no, we don't want that. One other person's, and then it was determined that we will just do the cake. For us, for the ceremonial, which normally is for everybody, but I guess, I don't know, I guess that'll be from the food trucks.
When it comes to that, the beer garden and the food trucks and all that, what's like we don't have a set budget in mind for that specifically, right? Just when I'm approaching these people.
What July is, they pay for, you know, each food truck pays us, you know, a fee.
Okay,
We need to determine that, so. So,
okay. No, that's why I'm wondering, like when I'm talking, for example, like to the beer garden, let's say I want to talk to Chelas, right? Like just to give him an example, like, oh, how many people does he expect or how, I guess, just to give him an example. Okay.
And then the event logo,
That's Ilali's
that's
task.
the Dallas.
Mhm.
The souvenirs, it was decided that we were gonna have cows, magnets, and let's see, what did I write it down? See here, I wrote it, 1K. And reach out to Mickey Baker, but it's just for us, when I say for us, it's for just the bring it on the stage, if I can, whatever. And then for the goodie bags, it was recommended to have a cow, magnets, and pins. Then the social media photo, we tabled it because you weren't here, so are you still handling that?
Yeah, I'll work on it. I'm working on trying to get an idea of like selfie stations, and I would really want to see about getting a cow mascot guy. I want to see if maybe we can talk to the Chick-fil-A here in Miami Lakes. and see if it's like-
The 5K, they come out.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Then maybe he's more than willing.
They've done it.
I mean, this is a big deal. 25th year anniversary is a pretty big deal.
And they
So I think
will
he'd be-
provide,
Yeah, like I remember that he provides little like it was like little
the
fruit
little
cups and things
free-
like
And the
that.
little free cards.
Oh, cool. That's right. So you get like a free
goodie
breakfast
bag
and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll
And then
talk to
we'll
him. I'll
be
reach out.
on the Sponsors what we do, because it brings value to the event.
There's
Cool.
there's a local business, Specialty Smells, they have 2 cow mascot.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
right. That's right. I remember seeing
You'd be
them.
promoting a smaller.
Let's get like a herd of cows.
That's easier too. I'm gonna see Eddie
Yeah.
tomorrow, so I'll talk to him.
Item, you're gonna be handling this social media, so for next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cause, and then the fireworks is all set. Time capsule,
Where did we want this again? I'm forgetting. It's which park was
The
it gonna be
time
at?
capsule is something,
No, not the time capsule. Sorry, the whole event is it's
It's- they're proposing veterans.
Veterans Park. Gotcha.
So for the time capsule, youth task force is in
Mhm.
charge of the capsule itself. But we were discussing last time, and I didn't write it down. We said it has to have some historical value, so it was, like a copy of the Miami Laker. The stuff that has some significance, like, and then a picture of, special areas of the town, whatever.
Cool.
But we're still, still being worked on, and I think, Brian will be handling that. And then, okay, so the capsule content selection. We were gonna decide finally what we're gonna put in it. And then the timeline, William was gonna work on it.
Through the chair, just so we're clear, the capsule content selection isn't done by this committee, it's a YATF. So I think it was more of him bringing an update
Yeah.
on how
No,
they were gonna incorporate your
The
suggestion.
historical value to, not just. Because I.
Right,
know-
but
I
it's a
know
task that was given to YTF, so I think what you guys did last meeting was recommend things that you guys think should be added to
Right,
that capsule.
Right. Yeah, because we don't want like sponsors stuff in there because, doesn't have any historical value, it's like. I remember like from way back, when we did the 5th anniversary. I think we had like a little cow in it, I don't know what's in it, we have to open it up.
When is that one gonna get opened? The 50th anniversary one.
Yeah, it's in, virtual also. The timeline on the budget. Things still, we're still working on it, we don't, like I said, we don't have.
Okay.
As you can see, a lot of.
Yeah, I'll talk to the business people about it and ask them to help me come up with what they think is a good.
This is King's cows, the university logo, the capsule. Do you have an idea how much the capsule is gonna cost, or is that
That's the
separate?
YTF cost, I don't have no idea.
Is it a different?
So we don't.
No, you guys aren't paying for it, because that's a YTF.
Oh, okay, so it's then.
They were tasked with that by council.
Awesome.
And this number is still, are they still, valid? The portable toilets, we're gonna have.
That's the estimate based on the latest events we've had.
Okay, we're gonna have 4 light towers, right?
That's a suggestion from police, yes.
Okay, so the portable toilets, I have an X here, so I don't remember from the last meeting. How many we were gonna use. Okay. So, as far as the food trucks. How many, I guess we need to start. Gathering information, I mean, we're getting close to December
Yeah.
6th, so.
I believe Brian said he was gonna work on his contact doing that, so I don't have not to stuff.
So.
He said he was gonna bring the guy to the next meeting.
Yeah, the.
Mhm. Family food trucks, I believe.
Family trucks, okay. Family trucks. I didn't have that information. I'll check, Brian. Okay, and then the new business. I guess we just need to start working on the sponsorship.
Yeah, so as I mentioned last night, when you were here, but I cannot create a sponsorship package if I don't know what the event looks like. So I cannot stress that enough. I need details to be confirmed so I can properly put something together and properly give somebody. There's no point in me putting together a sponsorship package if I don't know what the event looks like. I need to know what I'm selling to those sponsors and appropriately give them recognition at the event and also price it at a reasonable price. So as soon as you guys confirm these things, hopefully at the next meeting, I can put that together. The sponsorship package doesn't take me long to make. I do them for all the other events and I already have
Yeah,
ideas.
because the one that we did for the 4th of July, it's basically like
It won't be 4th of July,
no,
because that's the biggest event we have.
this should be as big as the 4th of July.
But in terms of attendance, like when it comes to sponsorship package, we need to think about people's budget, you know, and they have to provide analytics to what they're giving sponsor dollars to. You don't have the same reach with this. Like, we're likely not gonna have 10,000 people attend 4th of July. I mean, attend the 25-year
Maybe
celebration.
about 4,000 or 5,000. At the most.
Right, so we get like 4,000 or 5,000, for example, we get 4,000 or 5,000 for spring fling and Halloween, those are the numbers for those 2 events. So those are like the next biggest events after that.
So I guess that's what we need to gear, I mean, of course, we can order in today, but just think about it.
Yeah,
You use,
yeah,
let's say.
that's
because
the foundation
the
for that.
Sample that I have is 4th of July, but if you have a sponsorship package for those 2 events. Just keep in mind that we can use those as.
Of course. Yeah, it wouldn't be from scratch. I'd definitely be taking from other events that are similar to that.
Yeah, so use, what you say, spring playing, and what else?
Halloween and spring fling are the ones that get about 4,000 to 5,000 attendees.
Okay, that's good to know.
That is interesting.
4,000 to 5,000. Okay, I'm looking at more, but. No, and the Halloween one, I came to one, it was pretty tough. Of course, they had the setup with the trucks around, I like the setup that they had.
Yeah, and then Brian's a great contact for that because he's the chair for that committee.
Yeah. Okay, so. Any questions? No, any questions, suggestions, so we're gonna vote on it.
I can ask it. What do you need from residents? Are you guys need volunteers or is that like too?
Yes, that
Forward?
was one thing that.
Yeah.
See, we need volunteers and, I don't know how we're going to. Get them, I guess when
We have a webpage for volunteers, so we can just add the numbers on there and people can sign up.
Okay, perfect. So that would be.
Something to look out for then once we have a general idea.
Yeah.
Volunteers. Sign up. With town. So Alexander, you're gonna add that in the article. So, again, any other questions, suggestions?
Well, I was gonna jump in earlier, but I don't know if I just realized about, you guys mentioned the sensory room and you didn't have an update for Vivian. Am I allowed to give an update about that or no?
Oh, because you're in the.
Yeah,
she does.
something for the.
Yeah, we had already discussed that we would be doing the sensory room.
Right, I don't know if Vivian
In
has
the
any
month.
other additional, it'll probably look a lot like the 4th of July
Yeah.
sensory room, but they usually do.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it, 4th of July came out like perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so. Yeah, I guess we can either update on that item or, basically. I would say same as the July one. Okay, so next meeting. we need to really tell people, not, about them coming, because they didn't get an update and it's kind of sad. Next meeting, when do we have available?
6:30, right?
6:30. It will be August, right? Yeah, we need to get going on this.
Yeah.
What day of the week are you guys what day of the week do you guys prefer so I can take a look? Or does it matter?
Well, remember, I don't want it to be like, when we have the same meeting as tomorrow, I have.
No, I'm taking a look at the calendar, but that's why I'm
Oh,
asking you guys if you have any preference. If
Yeah,
not, I'll look
think-
at
think
whatever
this
days.
is- This is a bad week because a lot of people are out of town.
Yeah, it's just the summer.
So in August,
So what's a good week in August?
When do classes start?
August 14th,
14th.
public school.
So let's do it after classes start because everybody should be back in town. I think, I hope. Because if we do it before, people may still be on vacation.
So after August 14th, the week is August 18th.
18th.
18th and the 19th are not available. There's already meetings scheduled at that time. Unless you guys want to do them earlier. That's the only way.
So you said August and the 18th and 19th.
The 18th and 19th, there's already meetings,
At what time?
unless you guys want to do them earlier.
At what time?
The meetings start at 6:30.
Ooh,
If not, then it would be August 20th. Is the earliest that
the
week.
20th. Yeah, let's do the 20th.
Yeah, I'm fine with any day.
Huh?
I'm fine with any day. I'll make it work.
Yeah, me too. Okay, yeah, because otherwise, meeting at 5 is even worse because.
Yeah, 5 is-
I think
that's
deserve
hard.
it, But some people don't.
Yeah, 5 is hard for me. I really.
It's the 30th,
August 20th.
Wednesday, August 20th.
Okay.
Okay, it's set on the calendar.
Is
I'll send them an email right now so they can calendar themselves.
the journal for August 7th. And